Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of FTB Pyramid Reborn. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I am having a fantastic day. So, one of you left me a comment last episode, and apparently this is a comment that has been left before, but I just, didn't comprehend it or something, because, I do read all of my comments, every single one, but maybe I just dismissed it because I thought I knew better, or I don't know. But either way, Induction smelter, this thing from thermal expansion, can be used to make steel. And I don't know if I just had it in my head that you needed lava to make this or what, but for whatever reason, I have not made the induction smelter, and I didn't check to see if you could use this thing to make steel. So either way, we actually totally have access to steel right now, which was kind of one of our big hang-ups. So let's go ahead and get one of these things made. We need a little bit of redstone so we can make a coil. We need some copper gears. So we'll make 2 of those. There we go. And then we need a little bit of invar, a machine frame. So let's grab one of these. There we go. A little bit of glass, like so. Make a bucket, and that should be everything except for the invar. Is this invar? Oh, this is invar right here. Even better. So there we go. We have ourselves an induction smelter, and this guy can totally be used to make steel. Why I didn't realize that, I don't know, but whatever. Just 1 stack of iron, please. Thank you. Okay. So basically what you do to make steel is you need pulverized coal. So what we're going to do is turn that to disabled. And I'm going to throw some coal into here and let that start smelting up. Then we'll take our induction smelter and put it here, I guess? Sure. We'll put it right there. And then I need crescent hammer. I need a flux duct. Yeah, there we go. Lovely. Okay, let's disable that connection. Put that guy right here. So that will power our induction furnace. We're going to turn off all of these different things. And we'll have that unlocked so that when we take pulverized coal, like so, and put it in here with an iron ingot, 4 pulverized coal, 1 iron ingot, that will slowly do its thing and it will make steel. And then we can use that steel for a number of different things, including the induction furnace from Industrial Craft, which is one of our next quests, because we need these steel plates here. And everything else here is pretty straightforward. We need plates. We can use an engineer's hammer, or we can use... Oh, come back, you. This one. Or we can use a forge hammer. It looks like they're about the same resource-wise. We'll probably want to make a compactor, I imagine. Yeah, probably want to make a compactor. What goes into that? Bronze. Yeah, okay. Or does it really make any difference, honestly? Let's just check this here before we get too crazy. It really doesn't. I mean, 1 steel, 1 plate when you're using the hammer, that's the same as if you're using the compactor. So I think we'll just kind of stick with this. And then we'll have this pulverized coal going into here, cooking that up into steel. Okay, awesome. So that's all good. The other thing I want to do right now, before we get too crazy with today's episode, is I want to upgrade our power generation. Right now we have 3 of these furnace generators. These guys generate 40 RF per tick, essentially. And we can upgrade that fairly easily with some other stuff. So let's go ahead and make a compacting drawer. We're going to need pistons, some various things. Okay, so grab that, grab some of that, grab some of that. A couple of you, that should be everything, right? Yes, okay. So, first of all, let's make the 2 pistons. And then we need a storage drawer, and I do have some. Good. So let's just go right there. Okay, so that makes this a compacting drawer. And what we'll do with that is... Oh, I really hate to... This thing has so much coal in it. Easy solution. Temporarily. Let's just put that right there instead. So this thing will start getting coal. And we can kind of speed up the process a little bit by doing this. There we go. And now this guy is empty. So we'll take that out. Okay. Then I'm going to put an item duct here. We'll grab the servo, take this. I need to go charcoal. And for now, let's put this on whitelist because I don't want this thing to pull any stuff. Okay. So then what we're going to make is a petrified fuel generator from Industrial 4 going, except it needs a diamond. Dang it. Okay, well, then in that case, maybe not. Yeah, maybe we should just stick with our furnace generators for now. I still would like to get a little bit more power than this, but I think 40 RF per tick might be about as high as we can go right now. This coal generator does 60 RF per tick. And actually, that's, like, super cheap. I mean, it's a definite upgrade. Maybe we should do that. It's not nearly as expensive as I thought it was going to be. Okay, so in that case, take some of this. We'll grab some sticks. And then I'm going to need some lapis as well. Do I actually have lapis? Yeah, I totally do. So let's just grab a stack of that. Oh, and I need some gold nuggets. Okay. So then we'll go here. Make me, like, 3 of these. Make me 6 of those. And there we go. There's 3 coal generators. Oh. And then the rest of this we can just put back where it belongs, I think, including, like, all of this stuff. Here, you, gold nuggets there, and I don't actually have a thing for coal yet. Okay, so now, if we swing over here, we can break these and put these guys down instead, change this to ignored, like so, and we should be able to start pulling that out, and then I should also probably go here, whitelist there. And that way it'll pull charcoal out of here and distribute it over here like so. And I think that will be better. I think it will generate a bit more power, at least a little bit. We could maybe even put these 3 furnace generators to work as well, but we might have another plan for those, so we'll see. Anyway, so I think what I need to do now is probably wait for a good chunk of that steel to be done. Although, I suppose while I'm waiting on that, the other thing I could do... Let's cook some of this up. The other thing I could do while I'm waiting on that... Let's look at the induction furnace. Here we go. So, we need copper. That's easy. We need advanced alloy. That's all pretty easy as well. We need an electric furnace. We need insulated copper cable, which means we need rubber. What goes into this cutter? Okay. So honestly, like, this isn't too bad. It's a lot of, like, micro crafting. You know what I mean? Like, crafting components to make more components to make more components. But none of it's really that hard from what I can see. So we can make a forge hammer. Let's just start with the basic machine casing. So, let's go, like, 8 of those. All right? So there's our basic machine casing. And then the iron furnace, we need 5 more. So there we go. There's that, and then we need a furnace. So we'll just go like so. And like that. There we go. There's the iron furnace. We need rubber. Now, the best way... I mean, it says we can use plastic. But that looks really tedious to do it that way. And then the copper cable also actually looks relatively easy. So we got to go here and like that. There's the cutter. So really, it just comes down to the rubber. And the rubber... What's the best way to do this? Sticky resin you can smelt. If I make an extractor, what goes into this guy? Okay, so we need a little bit of rubber for that as well, but I think that's probably going to be better. We do have rubber saplings, so let's grab these real quick, and let's just grow some rubber trees. Do I have... Wow, I do not have a whole lot of bone meal. Although, actually, you know what? Come to think of it, I think I've got bone meal over there. How quick will these grow? Fairly quick. Okay. So, these should have taps on them. Yeah. So, let's just see. If we look at the extractor... Tree taps. Okay, that's actually super easy. It's just spruce. So if we grab some planks, we can then make tree taps. I'm just going to grab a stack of wood, because why not? And then you can take that tree tap and find a spot like this that's a little... revealed or whatever. It's like a little bit of a different color. Let's just break all of those. We did get some saplings back. Looks like there's not any more rubber spots on this tree. That's fine. So let's grow this one. Any up there? Yeah, one right here. There we go. It's a little tedious, but it does get us sticky resin, which we can then use to make the rubber. And just out of curiosity, how much rubber do we actually need? You guys, those of you who are like super familiar with Industrial Craft, you'll have to forgive me because Industrial Craft is not a mod that I am very familiar with. So please just like bear with me. And 1 rubber plus 1 cable equals 1 insulated cable. I need a total of 6, right? Yeah, I need a total of 6. And then if I want to make the extractor, this guy, then I need 6 more. So I need a total of 12 of these sticky resins. That's not that bad, honestly. Like, that's pretty doable. Did I not get one there? I guess not. Maybe it wasn't, like, developed enough for... Oh, no, and flying over here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grow rubber for a while. I'm going to let the iron turn into copper and all that kind of good stuff. And then I'll be back with you in just a little bit. All right, guys, I am back. It actually didn't take me long at all. So I've got our 16 sticky resin. Let's toss that here into the furnace. Let that start smelting up into rubber. While we're waiting on that, we need to go and grab some copper here. And then turn that. I guess it needs to be plates first. Let's just do this. And then like so. And that'll make our cables for us. And we can use that to make the insulated cables that we need. So, then we also need 8 more of these guys. So we can do that. There we go. We need 4 tree taps. That's easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lovely. Oh, and you know what? I'm pretty sure that these things will not run on RF. I just thought of that. We're probably going to need to make industrial craft generators because industrial craft stuff runs on EU, which is something I probably should have thought about in advance, but didn't for whatever reason, but that might be okay. We can probably find what we need here. So let's grab this rubber, combine that with the cables. There we go. We got our insulated cables that we need. And now we can go here and make 2 of these electronic circuits. Good. And then we can turn one of those electronic circuits into this extractor, which will essentially, if you put rubber wood in here, it'll extract it into rubber, assuming that you have power. So let's go at industrial craft, and we need a generator. So this guy, we need a battery, insulated tin cable, iron furnace, iron plates. That's all easy. The battery's the only hard part, and actually the battery doesn't look bad. Yeah, the battery's completely doable. So just grab a little bit more rubber here, because we need to make tin stuff. So let's just grab some tin ingots. Let's make like 4 of these. Turn that into this, and then go like so. And now, battery. So, oh, you know what? We also need to do that, and then that. Lovely. Okay, so now we can make the battery once we grab a little redstone. So there's that. And then we need... Okay, this is all actually, like, super easy. There we go. Do one of those. Make another furnace. And there we go. We have ourselves an industrial craft generator. And this thing should be able to power our extractor. And actually, let's break this for a sec. Let's put it here. Will this connect to it? Of course it will. Well, that's fine. What happened to my extractor? I know what happened to my extractor. It's industrial craft. Industrial craft doesn't like it when you break things without using a wrench. Totally should have thought of that, but didn't. This is why I don't do industrial craft. That's not a dig on the mod. That's my own idiocy. So we need to make a wrench. Because otherwise what's going to happen is when we pick stuff up, it will break. And that's obviously not good. So now we need to make 1, 2, 3, 4 more tree taps because I need to remake the extractor. What else goes into this guy? Okay, we have all the stuff. I will have to remake some things for the other things. But anyway, we'll grab that. We've got charcoal over there, so we should be good on that account. So let's just put the extractor right next to the generator. That should power it. And we'll grab some charcoal. Toss that in here. Should start generating power. And if we toss rubber wood in here, that should start giving us rubber. And that's probably going to be the easiest way for us to get rubber without a lot of, busy work, running around, chopping down trees, doing all the manual stuff ourselves. This way we can just basically gather the rubber wood and let this do all the rest of the work for us. So we've got that going. Let's see here how we doing on steel. I've got 16 steel ingots. That should be enough for what we need. So let's go back now to the induction furnace right here. And let's just see. Okay, the electric furnace we already... Oh, we don't have that. Okay, we need that, but we need to make another one of these circuits first. So we need 4 steel plates. We need some carbon plates, which are made in a compressor, also, which is ultimately right? I'm right on this, right? Carbon. Yeah, we need a compressor. Okay, compressor's not that bad either. So we can totally make one of those. Let's go like so. Do that. And then we need some sort of like stone. So I think we can use this. Let's go compressor right here. Ah, we need these circuits though. The circuits are the key to everything. Why do I keep doing this? Okay, rubber, please. I'm gonna need quite a bit of this, it looks like. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and make one circuit. Need one of those, there we go. Make one circuit, and then we should be able to make the compressor. Okay, so compressor is made, we can put that right here. And this will work on coal. Or on... Oh, can I... No, it doesn't... Okay, got it. So then to make the carbon bits, we're going to need a fair amount of pulverized coal, it looks like. So let's just toss that in here. We'll let this thing go for a while. We'll let that pulverize all the coal for us. I'll do some of the busy work to get all the necessary components and materials and stuff, and then I'll be back. All right, guys, I am back. I think I have everything ready. I think I've got all the stuff I need to make the induction furnace. So we can make one of these machine casings. That's all good. And then we should be able to make the induction furnace itself. And now I think we can toss that into the chest. Oh, why do we keep getting coal, nickel, and I don't know. Either way, we can toss that in. And that will ultimately clear this quest? Yeah, this quest right here. There we go. And that gives us glowstone, black quartz, and regular quartz, which is actually like super, super huge. Also, a lot of you said, just so you know, you can get black quartz from a quest reward. You didn't need to do all the drone stuff. I know. I knew it was a quest reward, but I felt like doing the drone stuff. Also, I didn't know that I would have access to steel because, as I said, I totally forgot that... or I guess forgot isn't really accurate, but I didn't realize that this induction smelter was makeable and that it could be used to make steel. So now we have glowstone, we have quartz, and we have black quartz as well. All sorts of good stuff. And I think at this point, the next step is probably... Well, I mean, we have everything on this side done, right? Yeah, everything on this side is done. And then over here we have RF, which is done. So next is, looks like refined storage, which is actually something that I'm incredibly happy about because this is an actual storage system and allows us to actually store our stuff properly. Also, with this quartz, which we will start duplicating immediately, and you should also probably start duplicating glowstone as well, because you can use glowstone to make blaze powder, which is another one of our big hang-ups. At least I think you can use glowstone to make blaze powder. We should probably double-check that. Glowstone. Okay, this can be used in a... what? I thought the fluid transposer... Hold on. Fluid transposer. This guy right here. Wow, there's a million things here, most of which are not relevant. Okay, new story. Let's just look at blaze powder. So, blaze powder. No, not in a... Where was I getting the idea that you could use... Huh. Oh, yeah, right here. Fluid transposer. So you use destabilized redstone on glowstone, and that makes blaze powder. But the way that you get destabilized redstone is redstone in a magma crucible, and a magma crucible requires nether brick, which I believe ultimately requires Yeah. Okay, so this is, I don't know. We'll figure out the blaze powder at some point. We'll get there. But you know what, guys? I think I am actually pretty much out of time for this episode anyway. So I think I'm going to end this one right here. That way I can get organized between episodes, you know, get all this mess put away, all that kind of good stuff. Actually, you know what? Before we end it, before we call this one good, let's actually take care of one real quick thing that's been kind of driving me insane. So we need one of these guys. I want to make a drawer controller right here. Oh, but it needs a diamond. Why? When do I get diamonds? Like, this is driving me mad. Let's see here. No. Okay, right here. This would get us access to diamonds. I need a shock absorber. What goes into making a shock absorber? Ah, actually addition stuff. Okay. But I need obsidian. And the only way I can get obsidian is going to be basically some method involving lava, and I don't have access to lava. Okay. Well, I guess I'll have to hold off on that for the time being, but we should be able to do refined storage here pretty soon. And I'm looking forward to that very much. Anyway, guys, that is going to do it for today's episode. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Links in the description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, my friends, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.